well that have created some animated series. We've got it in the pipeline, probably 4 or 5 films down the line. We're actually going to take Star Dogs and create an animated film in regards to that, potentially a
And
series of films, because
yes,
every
we're yes.
every movie that we do is going to have a new set of dogs. Like there's 7 different breeds within the first collection that we're doing. The next film that we produce and tie an NFT series to it, we'll have 7 more breeds. So if you think about it, within five films or 5 sets that collections that we release, we'll have 35 different breeds of dogs. That makes for a great cast within an animated series that can be done. All different types of breeds can be in there. So yes, whether it be like cartoon animated series or a 3D animated series, for film or for television, it's a great idea. Television is an amazing platform, but the way that
Well, may I jump in there real quick, Dylan?
yeah.
The one thing is yeah, several of the films that we have done, we've actually got 30 in the pipeline for Star Dogs. So that's easily 30 years, because
Wow.
each NFT, every NFT project is going to be tied to that specific film. So yes, we are, talking to Disney. We're actually working with them on several things. I mean, we're going to make plush care, like merchandising, everything that's going to be tied to Star Dogs. It's going to be, we're wanting to make it a global brand. And I mean, for people that know me, they know that listen, I love all animals. I have saved everything from dogs to flying squirrels to possums to, every kind of animal you can think of. I mean, I have 6 rescues right now.
Mhm.
So the one thing is, the great thing is, when we do these animated movies and we do our movie premiere, we're going to be having different organizations that are going to be at our premiere, that are going to be able to, people are going to be able to go, walk the red carpet and then walk home with a new dog. So we're really excited about that too, because we're going to be saving a lot of animals as well, with our movie production, and including, doing all these cartoons, and I think it's amazing that these different meme coins are getting into creating productions, you know, whether it's animated or not. So,
Right.
it's really a great opportunity to build the brand, in general. But the one thing that, I will say is that, and to answer your question fully, is that yes, we are definitely looking at Star Dogs. I'm looking more of a 3D production with it, because that's kind of when you see our Star Dogs and you see what we've done with how we've put the intricacies with the actual Star Dog itself. And just so you all know, if you look up here and you see our Star Dogs PFP up here, you'll see that's my dog Max, actually, that I rescued, and that's his face that we animated, and he actually has those glasses on. So if you went on to Star Dogs, you'd be able to see Max with his glasses on. So I mean, I love all dogs, and listen, if you have a dog, we the one thing is, we're gonna want to put him in our movies. I worked on a Nickelodeon movie, and I had my 2 dogs in it, and I tell you what, that was a lot of fun. So we're definitely all inclusive to everybody on here. So, and we want to
Have you?
support all the, yeah, and all the projects out there that are building. We want to support you. I mean, we love it when people come into our spaces. Anything Justin's doing, anything anybody up here in the speaker panel, or even down below. I love to support other people. I don't like it when I go into other communities and they don't do that. I don't, or if they tear the projects down to make them look better. I think that's a horrible thing to do, because we're really only in the 5% of the market, everybody, and we need to lift everybody up, and we need to come together, and make
Right.
some great things happen. So I'm just really excited that everybody's here, this is kind of our good little Christmas, Justin, our Web3 Christmas here.
Yeah, that was the intent, right? What
I
about
love it.
have you done any voiceover work, Darcy? Would you do any voiceover work for a Web3 cartoon?
Oh yeah, absolutely. I mean, I've done a lot of voiceover stuff. I did. I mean, if you look at some of the stuff that I've done, I mean, I worked with Eddie Murphy on several movies, and that was a blast. I played a
Darcy, weren't
chicken.
you the voice on one of the voices on Doctor Doolittle?
Yeah, I played a chicken.
You play a chicken?
So oh yeah, I mean, people laugh at all the different voices that I could do, but it's definitely I definitely anybody in here that wants to do voiceover work, I'm always looking for new talent, paving the way. And because I'll tell you, and listen, people know me. I'm very direct. I'm very honest. I'm not somebody to go behind somebody's back. I'm pretty just direct. The one thing is there's a lot of people in here in Web3 have great voices, but then you meet them in person and it's kind of like you're like, wait a minute, would I be in a back alley with this person? Yeah, so you got to do your due diligence sometimes on people, but you know,
That's hilarious.
yeah, but I got to tell you, I mean, like you've got a great voice, like for radio and all
Thank
kinds
you.
of, and there are a lot of people in here. I even was talking to a producer of a major television series, and I said, I would really like to write a television series. And I said, what do you think about it, about Web3? Because of all the different characters that you meet along the way, and then go into their backstories. And he was like, that's a brilliant idea, but hey, I think that might be something that we all should think about.
All right. Well, thank you, Darcy. It's been great talking to you. Let me go
Thank
over
you,
to
sweetheart. You're
w-
awesome. I really
we're
appreciate you.
we're going to go through the group and talk about what inflection points are we looking for next year. Crypto Queen, you just came on, so let me go over to you. Do you what inflection points you looking for in 2025 to really move the market along?
Hey, first of all, thank you for inviting us into the space. This is Crypto Queen Talks. I'm the CEO of the
Mhm.
page, and just a little bit of introduction to go over from here. So, Crypto Queen is the main speaker of the account, but we just take turns and just casually put in and speak whenever whosoever is available. So, that's
Okay.
the yeah. It's a kind of a super team we're in here, and we're a group of 4 or 5 people, I would say, at this point, and whenever someone is available to take a space, we just get in and speak our hearts out. So
Okay.
yeah,
So
that's
what inflection points are you looking forward to in 2025?
considering the crypto markets. Personally, I would say I just want ETH to pump back. I mean, start respecting the BTC to ETH ratio, and that's when the alt season begins. So even taking the previous cycles into considerations, I would say we're at the stage when BTC is pumping right now, and ETH would follow in, and then the money comes up into alts and all these meme coins. I mean, if you're in here and you're seeing all your altcoins pumping 2x 3x, believe me, it's nothing. If you've been long enough here in the crypto space, you know 2x or 3x is nothing for all these alts and memes. When the money
Uh-huh.
starts flowing into ETH, and when people just book all their profits, they're the ones who are satisfied. When they're satisfied, they put that money into alts, and that's when you know you're gonna make it big.
Right. Okay. What about? I want to keep going down the row for a minute here. What about show guy? What do you think? What inflection point are you looking forward to in 2025?
AI agentic swarm. That's gonna be inflection point, and yeah, and just gonna continue shilling. That's another
Okay.
inflection point.
Web3 Echo, what are you looking forward to most in 2025? What do you think was the most important moment of 2024?
The most important thing in 2024, for sure, were meme coins. They kind of revived the whole, space. People started flooding in.
Sure.
You hear me well, right?
I can, yes.
Oh, okay, yeah. But for 2025, I can for sure say that RWAs are the next, uh, greatest hype we'll see. Because if you check the recent reports, for example, CoinGecko recently mentioned that by traffic, like crypto traffic, the first thing in 2024 were memes. The second was AI, of course, but the third place was taken by RWAs, and I think it will explode. Also, Crypto Queen mentioned that all we want is Ethereum to pump back. Guys, check out the Bitwise report. They've recently posted their predictions for 2025. And one of the key points is that Ethereum has a lot of infrastructure already there, especially for RWAs. And with all that institutional attention, it surely is gonna impact it a lot in a positive way.
Yeah, RWAs sure are trying to be the next big thing. Okay, yeah, go ahead, Darren from Star Dogs. What's up, man?
I was just going to say that I think in 2025, we're going to see some of these companies that have been working on layer threes that are connecting the different blockchains. I think by simplifying things for the general public, which I believe we're going to see a lot more in this bull cycle, I feel like that's going to onboard a lot more people. Your average person doesn't want to sit there and think about, how do I move from this chain to the next? The more simplistic that we can make things for the general public, the more people we're going to have move into this market, and we're going to
Right,
see the market move a lot more.
right,
Yeah, we're seeing that institutional money, but also as we see retail money come in as well, your day-to-day buyers, your day-to-day users and investors, even more, we're going to see the market move. So, watching some of these companies that are connecting different blockchains and, simplifying things for your everyday person, I think is going to be a big part for this next year as well.
definitely. All right, let's go over to Cats of Crypto. What do you think? Good to have you on, guys. I guess it's not the first time we've had you up. Of course, this show it is. What do you think is the biggest accomplishment in 2024? What are you looking forward to in 2025, man?
Well, personally, for our business, the biggest accomplishment was getting this thing off the ground.
Sure,
But 2025, okay, and as a whole, as for everybody, I think that not for us, but a lot of the stuff with the PFP NFTs, I think that's going to pick up again. And I also have to say that education is going to play a big key role in a lot of different things. Uh,
sure,
people have to help people a thousandfold, without a doubt. So if you can get that space like we try to do, and you can educate people when they come on, or even people being willing to ask the questions is a big thing. A lot of
sure.
people are still afraid to do that. So thank you, Justin.
Yeah, it's good to have you on. We're Fefe. We had Saga speaking before. We didn't have you up yet. Fefe, what do you think, man? What are you looking forward to in 2025? What do you think was our biggest hit in 2024?
Hey, yeah, I'm speaking for FEFE, but
Oh, okay.
uh, the biggest hit, as far as like our biggest win or our biggest like the bad thing that happened.
Oh no, biggest win. Sorry.
Biggest win, I would say. Oh man, this is something that might be a little more personal to
Uh-huh.
me that I would see that I think is broad for everyone, right? But something information that I got myself, right? And that's that when Trump became started talking about crypto and Bitcoin and everything, I think that was one of the biggest wins for crypto this cycle because I saw people, older people like my mom, right? Who and her husband, right? Who they were totally not, they were against crypto. right? They just weren't
Right.
for it. They felt like it was scammy. They were constantly telling me, Micah, be careful with your money. Don't go down the wrong path. All this stuff, right? As soon as they heard Trump talk about it, 100% fucking 180. Like they completely all of a sudden were like, Micah, we're so proud of you. We're so glad that you're getting into this. You know, like remember us. You know, when when you make it. You know, and it's like now because of Trump and the government and everything, legitimizing it basically. I think that's the biggest win that we've had.
Yeah, and the thing is, I think that the legitimizing, the mainstreaming was going to happen regardless. Like, I think we've been moving in that direction regardless. When Trump appeared at that Bitcoin cafe, and it was time to pay for everyone's meal in the room. And they sent over two guys who created the app in order to process the payment. I was like, oh, holy shit, this makes us all look like clowns. Like, we're trying to show that this thing is usable by anyone by having a 78-year-old guy up there who has to have two people guiding him, the devs who made the app so he could do a single transaction. And so like I appreciate your enthusiasm, Saga. I know that you have the thick skin, Micah, to not feel, I'm not criticizing you or your response, but it's like I think what you're saying is true. I just have some caveats about it. Like oh man, when are we gonna not look like clowns out there? My family still thinks that I'm involved in a crazy, creepy space of the internet, and wishes well for me that I'll get out of it. But I think that's the norm, at least here in the U.S. That's how a lot of the normies are thinking. But Mike is right that is going to change. I totally agree with that. Yes, Crypto Queen talks. You had some, Dad?
Oh no, I just liked how he spoke about Trump coming back into power and just
Okay.
letting the normie people get in as well. But just the things I think you mentioned somewhere that it was your mother's husband. Is he not supposed to be your father?
Well,
My mother's not.
because
Oh, sorry.
here in America, parents get divorced and then remarry and whatnot. So yeah.
Right. All right.
Gotcha.
Darcy, what's up? What was the most exciting moment for 2024 for you, and what are you looking forward to about next year?
Well, the one thing I did agree with what Saga said. I do think that having somebody that's like prominent in the government that's going to be basically saying, "Hey, I'm the upcoming president,
Right.
and I'm big into crypto." I mean, he wants to make crypto one of in the U.S. like the crypto hub of the world, and I really liked what I was hearing with that, but. Saga, I'm there with you. My family doesn't even understand. My mother has no idea what I'm doing. I had her in a space, and people just thought she was hilarious. She has no idea. It's the same thing. My grandmother thought Twitter was. I was like, "What is Twitter?" She's like, "Well, it's X now," but she's like, I know what Twitter is," and I'm like, "What is it, Grandma?" And she's like, "It's a phone." So people don't know stuff with a phone. So a
All right.
lot of people just don't understand it, but Web3. But one thing I do want to say, like Justin, with what you said, your family said, the one thing, didn't it, just tell them, say, didn't people think the internet was bad? What did they think
Yeah,
about
that's
that in
true.
1991? So that's the comeback that I say. So everybody in here, use that, have that in your arsenal when somebody says something, because now we're all using the internet. We carry it around in our pockets every
Right.
single day. So look at that, and that's all I wanted to say. Oh, and with what's coming up in 2025, I've got to say that there's, especially with the cross chain, assets transfers like between different blockchains, allowing for like greater liquidity and, and like diverse ecosystem access. I think that's going to be a very big deal. And the AI, everything that's coming along with AI and decentralized applications, because of all the functionalities, I really believe that that's going to be really, really great for everybody. And AI is AI agents in particular are going to be even bigger. So
Yeah,
that's what I really think is going to be happening, and I'm really excited about uh, everything. And I
yeah.
can't wait the inauguration because I think we're going to see the market really move. So I've been telling everybody, get ready. I mean, just get ready.
Yeah, I suspect you're right about that. Right now, it's like there's optimism out there, but you could tell everyone's holding their breath and waiting. And I have a feeling that January 20th is what they're waiting for. Ilya, what do you think, man? You wanted to add something. You had your hand up.
Oh
Just
yeah. Oh, not me, probably.
No, no, you.
I'm also Ilya, guys.
Oh, okay.
you can go. You can go first. Then I just
Uh,
wanted to ask the question. So basically, yeah.
oh yeah, just would like to add a little thing. We're talking big, we're talking crypto, RWAs, meme
Uh-huh.
coins, etc. But last summer we've built a pool on our plantations of tokenized trees, and just in a week later we've seen ducks swimming in that pool in the middle of a desert. I've posted a video in chat if you want to check out. It's really
Oh,
nice to
that's
see when,
amazing.
yeah,
Yeah,
you're building
yeah, post
crypto and
that
even
link.
nature joins it.
And I didn't say it often enough this show. And, it's a little bit of a sleepy post-Christmas show for me, guys. But for the folks at home, follow all these good people on the panel. We've had a lot of great people talking today. It's so nice to have Darcy and Darren come join us and have all you guys here and just kind of talk about what's happening for next year. You did a good tweet about next year, by the way, or about community cats of crypto. So I saw that. Well done. Would you like to add something to the subject? What's up?
Yeah, I mean, exactly. You hit it just straight away. Community bundling, not bundling, but blending your communities together. That is key. I've heard that already once today. Just sitting here in the last 20 minutes. If remember, like she said, 5%, only 5%. It's actually closer to 7% now. So we'll gauge that between 5 and 7% of the entire world is actually in crypto. So if they're coming here looking for stuff, or you're going, for instance, a lot of people have been doing. Coming off of X or off of Twitter, depending what you're in, they've been going over to TikTok, multi-platforms, building those communities, blending communities together. Don't just sit and talk about yourself. Engage in partnerships with other communities. We're gonna do like VM Cats and the Catsino cross chain. Right, we're talking about cross chain for the regular Joe and Sally Susie, right? All those folks like that. Find a way to be able to get them into your community, even if it's just that they're able to go to a cross chain swap like a Paw Chain or like a Prevail swap or any of those, and they get them involved. Try and make them move forward. Explain to them it's not all bad, but you also got to explain to them about cold wallets and hot wallets, and there's a lot of
Mhm.
education that goes with that.
Sure, there is a lot of education to do for sure. Let's go over to Micah. Yeah, what's up, Saga?
Oh, I just wanted to say, if you're on stage, please like and retweet the space. This brings ton of value to you and everybody here. And yeah, if you're just listening, if you feel like it, go ahead and do it as well. Much love.
Yeah. Every time I have other hosts on this space, they always remind me to do that because, like, that's one of my worst qualities as a host is I forget to say that. Now, going over to Ilya Gotowski, just to specify this time, I'm sorry, man, I'm
Yeah,
butchering your last name. Not fair.
that's okay. If it's gonna become a joke on this space, I'm okay with that because it brings more fun and everyone is laughing. So we are here first of all for laughs today.
Yeah.
So I wanted to ask a question, by the way. What do other people or speakers think about big companies such as big messengers and super apps coming into the crypto space? Because I know that Meta right now is hugely developing few things similar to Telegram, like the Open Network and their features for onboarding users. Because I think that right now the focus shifted mainly not like from the AI agents and popular narratives within the community. The institutional guys are looking into how they can onboard people into new sphere where they can get the money from it, because
Right.
they just need to migrate the users from basically, let's say, Meta to any other blockchain project that they have, and they will monetize it instantly. So what do you think about that?
I'm entirely skeptical of these super apps in general. Elon called Twitter a super app over a year ago. Where is the incorporation of crypto into this platform? He had a legacy Web2 audience handed to him, and what's changed? What has he done to support Web3? I would love to see it happen, but I have every time if I'm in an interview when I'm talking to someone who tells me they're going to develop a super app, I'm always like, oh boy. Like I know that happened in China, it's happened in other places that are not the U.S. I don't. Has it ever really successfully happened here? I think that's kind of a tall order. Anybody bullish on super apps going into 2025?
What do you think about Telegram? That's the other thing. Do you have a time to explore it or not? Because they're doing pretty well in terms of user experience.
If they continue to open themselves up to mini apps and plugins that can run on Telegram, just as Twitter should be doing and is not doing to the same degree, I think that they have a shot. I'm bullish on Telegram going into 2025 for sure. Yeah, go ahead. Crypto Queen talks. What about you? You want to answer that one?
Yes, yes. I mean, I absolutely love Telegram as well, but I think it's gone to a point when it was going pretty well in the whole of 2024, 2023, and the years prior to that. But as soon as their main CEO got that he got jailed or something in the year
Mhm.
2024, if you all remember that, he
Yeah,
he, I think there's a U-turn. The kind of influence Telegram held back then and the people who trusted it, it's gone downhill a bit for sure. That's what I think.
right. Okay. Ilya G, what about you, man? You have your hand up.
I've got something to add to the point about Pavel Durov getting jailed. Basically, all of the people that are running the market, they are solely focusing on the first people and the people in charge of the applications or companies. So whenever someone gets jailed, of course, the market price will drop simultaneously with that. But in order to talk about Telegram as a application, I must tell you from my experience, because we are developing the Telegram mini app in Hello Pixel, and I'm representing that project. I just need to
Right.
mention that. So basically, we are trying to solve the idea of onboarding people from Telegram to the DeFi and
Right.
vice versa. So right now we don't see that much of an applications who provide such features when you can go from Solana to BNB, from the open network to EVM chains to Cosmos with just one click in one application
Right.
with super easy interface to new users. And we are just
Mhm.
trying to develop that in order to basically revolutionize the market after the first iteration of the tier one tab games that were for me they were scamming people in my opinion, because
Sure.
all of the note coins, hamsters, and other guys, they were just trying to pump the community, and after they reached a certain amount of people in their communities, they're just starting to selling basically revenue sharing and starting to sell their own marketing. And they were
Right.
not about crypto whatsoever, because they were run down by people who are not from crypto at all.
Mhm.
And that was the issue. And right now the Telegram is going through some phase of basically metamorphosis, and they're beginning to evolve into the space that is thinking more about crypto, but still not enough, because the open network in itself is very hard to program from
Right.
the IT side, and the gas commissions are a little bit high. So
Right.
if or when they will fix it, I think they have a great opportunity to become one of the most popular blockchains on the market,
Right.
because the CIS region in terms of user base is very committed. I'm from Russia. Like I don't know. Do you have any friends from Russia? But we are kind of like guys who are willing to commit to one project and to basically support it, whilst other guys or other people they tend to change their priorities too much
Right.
or too soon. We're not that. We're not
Right.
that. Yeah.
I think that Telegram has lost ground over the past couple of years to Twitter. And you can see that just by the fact that we're having the biggest show in altcoins and meme coins here on Twitter every single week. Like Twitter Spaces has been a huge phenomenon that's impacted the whole altcoin space, meme coins and beyond. And that's a Twitter thing right now, not a Telegram thing. Although I'd love to see more out of Ton. And of course, my own project is a base project. I want to see more out of base too. I think there'll be room for all this prosperity next year. I just don't know that they're going to necessarily take the role you're thinking about unless they get really good at integrating these other apps. Hey, Cats and Twitter, I'm about to wrap it up soon. What's up?
No, I was going to say you're exactly right because the vast majority of the Telegram stuff that I see, our Telegram has grown, for example, right? But our Twitter or X account has blown up. Since August, we were at
Right.
about 400 people, and we're pushing 1,700 now.
Mhm.
You're. I'm just giving you some numbers to back you up.
Right. Yeah, no, definitely. I totally see what Ilya G is saying about the potentiality of Telegram, and it definitely has a global appeal, which is very important. But for right now, the hotness seems to be on Twitter. In the meantime, folks, I should wrap this up. It has been great hanging out with you all post holidays. I hope whatever you're celebrating that you had an excellent time, that you're getting a couple of days off. Thank you so much to Darcy and Darren and Star Dogs, and of course, thank you to our usual guests who have got Saga and LFGO and Cats of Twitter, and we got Yay Network. It's been and a Web3 Echo. It's been great to have you all on, of course. Um, as I say at the end of every show, but particularly around the holidays, try and find an opportunity to disconnect from your devices at some point today. Try and get outside, go for a walk, and don't look in your phone the whole time. Go for a drive if you need to, but get away from those devices. They are mildly addictive at all times, and although technology and money may run the world at this point, they are not literally everything in the world, not yet. So we love you guys. We cannot wait to see you again next Thursday. And I'm going to be doing more combining, like we just did an RWA and crypto show last week. I want to see what happens if we do like DPIN in crypto or DeFi in crypto, AI in crypto. That might be the next one, or AI and meme coins, so we can kind of explore these issues and explore how meme coins can intersect with them as well. I thought that worked really well for our WAs. Anyway, I love you guys. Thank you for coming, Darcy. It's been great having you. And yes, and
Thank you,
thank you to
Justin.
everyone.
I love you and adore you. Merry Christmas, everybody. God bless.
Merry Christmas. Thank you, guys. Love all of you. We will talk to you again next week. All right, peace.